I see. Okay, so I'm going to start my turn properly. Yeah. But of course, untapping all my shit. Main phase 1. Yeah. About that. I'm going to put down the Mage Ring Network, which is separate from the Mage Ring Network that has 4 storage counters. Paying 2 with each of my Mage Ring Networks. I'm going to equip Kythian's Irregulars with the Sword of the Animist.
Yep.
By attaching it. Boom. Start of combat time. Kythian's Regulars has base power and toughness 5-4. Attacking. No. Maybe. I'm going to take that back. This time I'm going to actually take on a takesy backsy counter because I'm taking back too many moves.
All right.
I have to tap your block. I have to tap your blocker.
Yep.
Okay, because I don't want any creatures to die, because I've come to realize creatures dying at this point is a bad thing. It is a very, very bad thing and should not happen. Now he's tapped for attacking. And he triggers the Sword of the Animus because he's the equipped creature. I'm going to put another Plains on the battlefield tapped, because I think getting Plains is a great thing right now. And you have 5 damage to resolve with Renown 1.
All right. I'm declaring. I'm declaring no blockers.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to make this a flippin' close game. Gosh dang it. So go to damage step. Awesome. Okay, and he becomes renowned. Yeah. 6-6 with renown. 6-5 with renown. I'm going to end my turn now.
Okay.
I might actually.
I take 2 from Police of the Bloodlight.
Mr. Gerdat, your life points are looking a little low there.
Yes, they are. God damn it!
If you lose
I'm running
this
22
game,
lands to prevent this exact problem, and it didn't matter. Ugh.
22 is a tough number to run a 60-card deck, bro.
Okay. Putting down another swamp. I am going to -1 my Liliana.
Oh?
In order to put into play a Fetid Imp from my graveyard.
Target. Wait, but you have to pay. You have to pay X loyalty because it has converted mana cost X, but it has a mana value of 2.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Go.
Beautiful.
That means I cheated earlier. Damn it.
I didn't know that was the first time you used Liliana's minus X.
No. I mean, I cast Fetid Imp for 1 earlier in this game.
Oh yeah, huh? You cheater, you.
I'm sorry.
You best be damn appreciative that this game is just for funsies.
All right, I'm gonna enter combat, and I'm gonna.
Oh wait! Enter combat. Sorry, I slipped my mind. Tap the demon.
Okay.
Demon cannot be allowed to hit me this turn.
All right. So it's 1, 4, 5.
I count 13.
I also count 13.
Is it 13? 1, 3, 5, 8 plus another 5 is 13.
Yeah. And Topan doesn't tap.
Topan doesn't tap because it has Vigilance. So I'm down to 2 life points.
Okay. Because Justine Thief hit you, I draw a card.
You draw another card, and you got lots of mana.
I do, but unfortunately, this is not something that I can actually spend mana on. So,
I see.
I will end.
Okay, no creatures died this turn. It is great to be alive. Well, I did not draw into another white mana, so that means that the total number of creatures that I could possibly tap, but it's still. You better have an instant in your hand right now, because I can declare victory with this board state. I'm going to pay 4 white mana. I'm going to tap each of your 2 remaining untapped creatures.
Okay.
Okay. And next, I'm going to swing into you for 6. And when I declare him as an attacker, I'm going to put a planes from my deck onto the battlefield tab because of the sword.
Mm-hmm.
So, blocking step.
All right. I declare no blockers.
Oh my god. Damage step.
Yep. I take. It's 6, right?
It's 6 damage. You have to be kidding me.
No. Like I said, the card that I drew was something I couldn't spend mana on. So.
Oh my goodness.
Good game, Mr. Cloud. I did get to show off just how oppressive this particular combination of Flipwalkers can be if they actually get out. So.
And to think I stored all those acorns and I didn't plant any trees.
Okay, so, I want to know, Mr. Cloud, are you actually running both Gideon and Nissa?
Unfortunately, no, because I forgot that Gideon is attached to a creature. And let me guess, it's a legendary. I mean, I know it's probably legendary type.
It's Kithian.
No, Kithian is the white one.
Yeah, Kithian. Yeah, Kithian transforms into Gideon.
Oh, sorry. When you said Gideon, I was thinking of the green one. That Nissa is the green one.
Yeah, Nissa's the green one.
Because it has a full cycle, and it refers specifically to Nissa Vastwood Seer.
All right, so I've got a couple of other things that I would like to show off that I didn't actually get to show.
Sure.
Let's see. So, I honestly think that the Flipwalkers themselves are really, really cool. However, they need to be built around, and that was the thing that I was discovering while I was going through this, because Liliana needs to have cheap black creatures to either sacrifice or ram into for combat, or else she never triggers. And Jace needs to have some way of accelerating the discard or mill, usually with Return Centaur, or he doesn't trigger. And then after that, he needs a bunch of cantrips in order to do the mill condition. And where is Shambling Ghoul? Yeah, I actually really like Shambling Ghoul. I was kind of sad that I didn't actually get to play him. The other card that I didn't actually get to play was my Separatist Void Mage. I'm also really disappointed that I only got to show off my Soulblade Jin once, because if you're running that shitload of cantrips that Jace wants, then Soulblade Jin just wins the game on turn 7. It is nuts how powerful this thing gets.
Yeah, if you cast a bunch of non-creature spells and then swing with a creature with flying, that grants itself prowess.
Yeah. It's also why I'm running Warhorn, because, for the aggro side of the deck, Warhorn is really, really powerful. It accelerates the clock quite nicely. Yeah.
Oh, the Warhorn definitely.
So why could you not find room for Anissa?
I forgot, man.
Okay.
I had my what is Nissa's ability? Nissa is a 3-drop, which already complicates matters. She's a base power and toughness 2/2. Enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a forest card, put it in your hand. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands, she transforms into Nissa Sage Animist, whose ultimate is untap up to 6 target lands. They become 6/6 elemental creatures that are still lands.
Yeah.
So that one thing that I'm noticing about this cycle of the Flipwalkers is that the ultimates are quite powerful.
Very powerful. Nissa very specifically works really well with Cultivate, and I'm pretty sure Cultivate's in this set.
Let's check it out. Alphabetical search for the letter C. U. N.
It's not N for Cultivate.
I'm just fucking with you. There is no Cultivate in Magic Origins.
Damn.
Supposed to be used in conjunction with other core sets and expansions. I suppose I didn't play this guy either. Oh.
I really enjoy this set on its own, and very specifically, getting the origin story for all of our more popular Planeswalkers is really kick-ass. I'm kind of sad that it skips over the origin story for a Johnny, but there is another set that does cover the origin for a Johnny. So, Ugh.
Right, a Johnny. I'm told that a Johnny is sexy. And
Johnny
he
is very sexy. He's a very buff lion man.
Lion Man.
How do you feel about the Flipwalkers? To be perfectly honest, because they're the primary theme of this set. Given the origin stories of these popular Planeswalkers.
I mean, I think they're cool. I think they're quite cool. Just the problem is that you run the risk of having babies snuffed in the crib. That's about it. Like if you can get them to transform, then awesome. If not, then that is actually quite disappointing for the person who tried to do it.
I suppose. We didn't go over Chandra. Do you want to relay what Chandra's base form was?
Chandra's base form is Chandra Fire of Kaladesh. Is a 3-drop that requires 2 reds and a gray. Base power and toughness 2/2. That has whenever you cast a red spell, she untaps. Whenever you tap her for her tap ability, she deals 1 damage to target player. And that if she successfully dealt 3 or more damage to that player, if she dealt 3 or more damage, period, whether you attacked with her or you use her tap ability multiple times, then she transforms into Chandra Roaring Flame, whose ultimate is deals 6 damage to each opponent. Each player dealt damage this way gets an emblem with, at the beginning of your upkeep, this emblem deals 3 damage to you.
Continuous bolts.
It's nice that the emblem granting ability is not just on Jace and Liliana. It's also nice that the emblem granting ability does not necessarily give a nice emblem to the recipient.
But yeah, I like the set quite a bit, to be perfectly honest. I don't think that the way that we're exploring it is how it was meant to be explored. I know that for a fact, in fact, because we explore these sets with a very limited restrictions in mind. Just the sets themselves, as opposed to how limited usually works with, or rather, sealed usually works with blocks and such. But yeah, I enjoy this set. I do. I think that the themes around the Flipwalkers are actually really well defined and even developed. It's just that you kind of have to actually build towards the Flipwalkers as win conditions in order for them to come off, and then you realize that. Or I could just build Boros Aggro again, because Boros Aggro always works. And you got to see the white the white side of Boros Aggro with Cloud, and he kicked my ass the first 2 games because I didn't get into my removal. Like Flesh to Dust I'm only running 2 copies of Flesh to Dust, and it's so fucking expensive.
Yeah, I was.
We brought up Spell Mastery quite a bit earlier, and although I like the keyword, the fact of the matter is that if you're not building towards Spell Mastery with a bunch of cantrips, it just isn't actually that doesn't actually have that good a payoff on most instances.
Unfortunately, yeah. So just getting the conditions set so you can get the abilities. It's not quite like. I mean, I would think that Metalcraft would be easier to get off than Spell Mastery.
Metalcraft is so much easier because we have a bunch of 0-drop artifacts.
Right. Precisely.
All right, so that about wraps us up for today. Next time it'll be Cloud's turn to pick out what set we're doing, and yeah, I enjoy this set. Do you enjoy this set, Mr. Cloud?
I do. I like that you need not search terribly far for power in this set, and if you got the geek mindedness for learning the lore behind Magic the Gathering, this is a great way to see different perspectives on the same characters that we've come to know and love.
Indeed. All right, everyone, be safe.
And thank you so much for watching, everybody.